Sure.
Marco Bezzecchi.
Oh, it's Bezzecchi.
Yeah, it is one of the VR46 packs that has gone down. So, but
just focus on the next corner. Live in the moment. You can't think about what's happened in the past or what's going to happen in the future so easily.
And the tyres can cool down considerably, and pretty much everyone, apart from Johann Zarco, has gone with the hard front tyre.
Yeah, we've seen it over the years.
The mechanical failure flag in warm-up, the meatball as they call it, he rode around, and that's where he got the 3-place penalty. And I think it's a
line.
And Martin
he's going to get to go!
Oh, and he's touched him! That could be the championship right there, because he has touched the rear tyre. Bagnaia then, well, he's not going to be able to back him up or anything. This is what happened.
He's in the perfect position in the slipstream, but then it's at this point, as he goes back there, then, how he...
Well, he sits behind Martin, and Martin up to 7th,
yeah.
Binder lurking.
And that's what Jorge Martin got to. The only way to make a pass is forceful, and we just saw it then with Jorge Martin on Alex Marquez. You've just to sure no one outbreaks him, but it's really affecting his exit, so it's costing him time every time he's doing that.
But he's on a Ducati.
Awful.
And Maverick Vinales, they do get on, these two, but Vinales is not giving it up around turn 5.
Right to pass him back.
As things stand, 30 points the gap from the current 14. And Zarco here, ooh, that's a tough one on Marc Marquez. He absolutely T-boned him at the last race. I'll tell you what, this could be ground. This is the battle at the front. Bagnaia from Binder.
Oh, Martin's down. Marquez is off.
That's it. The championship is done.
Martin was behind.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, my goodness me. That's a horrible crash for Marc Marquez. I can't believe we've been robbed of it.
Martin out. Job done.
Oh,
what
all
a
the
shame.
build-up.
What a shame. The team switching to the Gresini Ducati.
It was a horrible watch that. Away from him, he can see it going off into the distance, and so he's rushing things. He's desperate to get to the front, but Paolo Caminotti down there,
team owner,
embraces Jorge Martin in the Prima Pramac garage and rounds up.
The sprint races, that instinctive, aggressive riding style we've seen from Jorge Martin all season, as actually was throwing a little bit too much too soon.
He threw the kitchen sink and his Ducati at it, and unfortunately it meant, and it looked like he was going to get through unscathed to the end of the year to be able to test on Tuesday. Now
you've got absolutely nothing to lose. What do you do? I think you should attack. I think you should try.
Front for KTM. Now, KTM have been on the fringes of these kinds of results this year. Miller's had a tough middle.
So ugly. It's a big, horrible crash.
He's frustrated.
Miles yesterday because of the close racing between himself and Marc Marquez. And I don't know, I had a horrible feeling that those smiles...
Number 1 plate, the first rider to do so since the legend of this sport, Mick Miller.
Yeah, it also seemed the way KTM worked, they were keen to improve their motorcycle. That's really good to see. I can't believe he's made of... That was a huge impact, but thankfully, he looks fine.
That's remarkable.
Actually, this weekend, and he's a good friend of ours who's a shoulder surgeon, said, I tell you what, I'm almost out of business since the...
Bagnaia in front of him. Bagnaia and Miller really maintaining their 1.3 second gap, but Zarco still...
Today in qualifying doesn't quite go according to plan, and then the races have been a little bit disappointing. That said, if he finishes the race in the position in this championship, and Maverick's been good for the development, but you feel like he's reached his peak.
Yeah, well, and Jorge Martin just never got it done.
No.
Oh, how on earth? His ankles there. I'm risking to keep him at bay.
Yeah, you have riders like Fabio Quartararo who'll be looking for a ride, potentially wanting to leave Yamaha. Find out. Oh, we've seen this quite a lot through this section. Yeah. Now, he hasn't done that on purpose, by the way. He's got a lot of weight on the front at this point, and it's so easy for the front just to fold. If it folds, you let the brake break off. So that's what he's done.
Binder's back to 6th. Miller is no stranger to winning races. He won 4, 1 with a Honda, 3 with a Ducati, and if he were to win...
That's a silly move.
That's a penalty. That's
you can't do that.
And he's had penalties already in desperation. Pit Byron knows it. Pit Byron knows it.
But ramming's not racing, and that was a ram. The move wasn't on, it was way too late, and he's just essentially rammed. Look at it, he just rammed Alex Marquez there. I was actually going to say, if he'd not done that, I genuinely think with 3.2 seconds...
and obviously Martin picked up 11.